Look into the eyes of a whale. The underwater photography in this was just absolutely spellbinding. It was brilliant. And one of the things that I really loved about this was that in such a short amount of time, they were able to educate you on so many things that you didn't know about sperm whales. And that information is fascinating. It's great. The other thing that I loved was the music. The filmmakers decided to let the music and the visuals tell the story. There wasn't a lot of need for a voiceover, and y'all didn't need it, so it was great. The music in and of itself was absolute perfection. That string section kicked in, and it just elevates all of the emotion in this, and it adds so much depth to the visuals that you're seeing. So yeah, it was great. Great job.
I like Look Into the Eyes of a Whale. I thought it was a creative idea. I thought it was very educational. I thought the shots were stellar and belong amongst the shots of planet Earth, amongst on those nature documentaries, Nat Geo, all of that. Like, to get that close, very impressive. To pull that off, very impressive. And I learned something. So 10 out of 10, no notes. Good job.
This film has a beautiful concept, looking into the eyes of a whale and listening to their sounds. It would have worked a little better to actually have a voiceover dialogue rather than having to read it, especially since the text was saying we were going to listen to whales, and then they put music that kind of overpowers their sound. You have to strain to listen to the clicks and the sounds the whales are making, even though it's kind of the concept that they were talking about. The music is just that overpowering. It's beautiful music, and it does aid in the production. It just needs to be toned down a little bit, because these are very beautiful creatures. And the fact that this scenery, the cinematography got so close to them as they communicate and as they swim about, it was fantastic to see, because the cinematography is gorgeous. It's just this doesn't really feel like a completed film just yet, but it's getting there because it has a wonderful concept.
This film is called Look Into the Eyes of a Whale. This was an incredible short film. I love whales, and I was fascinated to read the info at the top of the film regarding the communication of the whales, even showing love for one another. The underwater camera work was just gorgeous. Lots of slow-mo and extensive close-up work right up to the eye of the whale. The soundtrack with dramatic orchestral strains really worked for the nature of this film about such an impressive, majestic animal. It would be great to see more investigative films by this group of other marine animals. Well done. Look Into the Eyes of a Whale. Check it out.